right, time for a conference, everybody. I've got something planned today. Come on, my little puppets, get in here and just go ahead and do it. All right. Well, all right, yeah. So I'm sure you all heard about Hubler and his incident yesterday. Oh, almost forgot about you. You all heard about Hubler yesterday, right? Well, you know, when these things happen and people pass, you just have to get through the pain. You can't stew in it. So today, we have a little meeting that we're going to go ahead and try to deal with these things. So there's so much pain to heal, you know? And that's what we want to do naturally as humans. At least that's what Hubler thought. Until he died.
He's dead. Craig really wants us to play this game.
We're going to talk about what makes a good life, because that's what Hubler would want. You'll see these index cards in front of you. Just everyone take them, stick them right on your forehead, right there. That's right, Dan, you too. All right, sounds good. And so you're going to have nationalities on there, as you see, and you have a little hint sheet in front of you. All you got to do is get somebody to guess what culture is on their forehead just by reading some of those off, talking about what a life well lived is, all right? Make sense? All right, sounds good. So everyone stand up, and we're going to go ahead and start.
Yeah, this is an office episode.
Man, classic Crazy Craig meetings, am I right?
Yeah, totally. So weird. Have you used any of these hint sheets at all?
A little bit. Can you read me some off?
Yeah. Which one's yours? Oh, okay. A life well lived avenges the death of a loved one and attempts to right wrongs. Or a life is lived in submission to his beastly inclinations. Oh wait, he's got quotes here. Am I a coward? Who calls me villain? Breaks my pate across? Plucks off my beard and blows it in my face. I should have fatted all the region kites with the slaves. Awful? Bloody body villain, remorseless, treacherous, lecherous, kindless villain. Oh vengeance, why what an ass am I? This is most brave that I, the son of a dear father, murdered prompted to my revenge by heaven and hell must, like a whore, unpack my hearts with words and fall a cursing like a very drab, a scullion. It's got like a lot of emotion to it. I guess probably comes at like the climax or something, I guess. Does that help at all?
Yeah. Simba, the Lion King. I'm African.
Wow. So close. So close. Not close. Think people and pastries like breakfast.
Danish.
Got it. Hey, guys. What are you doing here? Meeting's over here, so you got... Yeah, come on. Sorry.
Okay, Emily, let's try this thing.
Okay. Oh, yours. Oh, okay. So think like Eastern mysticism more than anything.
Okay.
Yin and yang.
I'm ready.
Okay.
Waiting.
A life well lived is adaptable and changes in accordance with opposition in order to promote harmony. So like in your culture, here's a poet's rendition of that.
Use that.
My shadow mimes my capering, but I'll make merry with them both. And soon enough, it will be spring. No.
Nice.
Okay, I think it's you that's messing this up. So if you don't mind, thank you. All right, Emily, do mine. All right.
Okay. Your culture,
Mhm.
a life well lived.
Yeah.
Not live selfishly. All right. At that very moment, even Ilyich fell through and caught sight of the light, and it was revealed to him that through his life, though his life had not been what it should have been, this could still be rectified. He asked himself, "What is the right thing?" and grew still, listening. He felt someone that was kissing his hand. He opened his eyes and looked and saw his son and felt sorry for him. His wife came up to him and he glanced at her. She was gazing at him open-mouthed with undried tears on her nose and cheek and a despairing look on her face. He felt sorry for her too.
I've got to guess. Is it Ukrainian? Psych! It's Russian.
Yeah, you're right.
All right. Please don't. All right. Well, I'm gonna go see how Dan's doing over here.
Drunk. Everyone keeps calling me drunk. What am I, Irish or something?
Alright, so I lost everything for no reason. Am I Native American?
You can't. Okay, listen. You guys suck at this game. Do you understand? Maybe it's just too elegant of a game, too complex. That's fine. You know what? Everyone just take seats. Come on. We're just gonna run this like an old-fashioned meeting, because you guys don't want to work hard on a Monday morning, I guess.
Actually,
so we're gonna go ahead.
Greg, I think it'd be more appropriate if I ran this meeting as HR.
Oh, I think I should run the meeting as
No.
HR.
Do you have your permission to run this meeting? Can I run this meeting?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
It actually helped me a lot if you sat down. So, since Craig handed out these sheets, let's talk about what you all had. I guess I'll start. Mine was Sumerian, as you guys saw. Here, this is what a life well lived was in their culture. A life well lived is one lived in close companionship with faithful friends that exuberates power, fortune, and military prowess. So here's a quote from one of the things that Craig so nicely provided for us.
You know, I try to make sure that when
Can you sit back on?
I just figured that.
No, it's fine. I'll read the quote. I am Gilgamesh. I killed the guardian. I destroyed the Humbaba, who live in the cedar forest. I slew the lions in the mountain passes. I grappled with the bull that came down from heaven and killed him. So that's a great way to think about life, according to the Sumerians. So Dan, how about you take yours off and share what yours is?
Oh yeah, here's a good one.
Jew. The hard W. You didn't have room for an ish?
Well, I mean, I write big, so you know.
All right. Anyways, let's bring it back. Your information there actually pairs really well with the handbook that we have. So why don't you go ahead and share that, Dan?
Alright. Well, in this culture, a life well lived is one lived in humble submission to the sovereignty of God without the guarantee of personal pleasure, blessings, or success. So, a few quotes here are from Job 33. Behold, in this you are not right. I will answer you, for God is greater than man. And then later, in Job 35, do you think this to be just? Do you say, it is my right before God? That you ask, what advantage have I? How am I better off than if I had sinned? I will answer you and your friends with you. Look at the heavens and see, and behold the clouds which are higher than you. If you had sinned, what do you accomplish against him? If your transgressions are multiplied, what do you do to him? If you are righteous, what do you give to him? Or what does he receive from your hand? Your wickedness concerns a man like yourself, and your righteousness a son of man.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Dan. That actually matches really well with our handbook. I have an acronym for you guys. LIFE. L-I-F-E.
Yeah.
So, L, what does that stand for?
Lemonade.
I have a verse that goes with that. Mark 12, 30, and 31. And what that kind of means is love God and others more than self. And how would we live this out? How would we do that? Maybe coworker needs a ride to work. Give him a ride to work. I mean, we're all mourning here. Weep with those who weep and laugh with those who laugh. Pretty solid example there. Now I. Any guesses on I?
Inception.
Great movie, but no.
Increased sales.
So, intentional service to Christ. And the verse I have here is 1 John 5:3. I'm just going to write intentional down here. I'll give you guys the notes afterwards. F stands for faithful. A verse I have for faithful is Philippians 2, 3, and 4. So let me write out faithful real quick. F-A-I-T-H-F-U-L-N-E-S-S. Here, last letter, E. Anybody have an idea? Eternal life with Christ. Isn't that awesome? And the verse that I have for eternal life with Christ is Romans 2, 6 through 8. Awesome. Remember that, guys. That is a life well lived. So, not like the Sumerians or Gilgamesh, who did not love God and others over himself. He actually loved himself more than God and others. And intentionality, or Hamlet, Danish, he was not intentional. He was in his head the whole time. So let's throw that up there. And then faithfulness, Li Bo. Can I actually have the Chinese card? Thank you so much. He was not faithful at all. Li Bo. And then eternal life, where is it? Oh, right here.
Actually,
No, I got it. Russian? Okay, so here, we have even Illich. He was not putting his faith into anything eternal, you know? There you go. We have 4 great examples of how not to live a good life. Let's learn from that, guys.
Well, I think today went well. Hubler would have been proud.